I love about the United Methodist Church is how connected we are at our best. When you can tell someone who's joining your church that they're not just joining a church in Allen, Texas, but a church that is in all places and spaces in the world, and we have something that we have in common that we start with, and then we learn just how much more we have in common afterwards. So at Creekwood, we are working with our community. Our church reflects our community, which is something that we're really proud of, but it sits on this really unique piece of 28 acres that used to be a farm and even still has the farmhouses. My office is half of what used to be a living room. And so it allows for us to be creative about the space we already have. So rather than looking at our 28 acres and saying, what new building can we build, which is in the plans for the future, we look at an old farmhouse and go, this would be a really great preteen center. Our confirmation space, our confirmation room overlooks this pond, and it's beautiful. And now there's a yoga studio that meets in that room on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights. And because it's a great room for confirmation, it's a great room for yoga, and we were able to think about that space and how it doesn't have to be just one thing on just one day. And it serves two different generations of people, two different totally purposes of what we're doing, and that works really well for us. My hopes for United Methodist Church is that as we continue to expand our world and expand our understanding of the world, that our tables only get longer and bigger, and our churches become more crowded, and we have to build new ones and we have to start other ones, and that we can continue to be this landing spot for people, but continue to cultivate an understanding of a grace-based approach to theology is a grace-based approach to people, and how we can, that's going to be more needed in the world, I think, from here on out than maybe we've ever seen before. As the world gets more connected, we find reasons to separate ourselves from one another, whereas I think with the United Methodist Church, if we can use, even if it's just the one thing, you're a United Methodist and I'm a United Methodist, we at least have somewhere that we can start.